Atlanta recording artist Lil Baby recently sat down with Lil Yachty and explained that despite his success, he still doesn't understand the fundamental terminology when it comes to making songs and also music production and engineering. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at this clip and give my feedback on it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it.
I'm saying I'm only 40% of my craft because to this day, with all the success I've had and everything I had, I still don't know what a hi-hat is. I don't know what a reverb is. I don't know how to tell you what I want you to do to the song. I don't know the terminology. I don't know
how to verbally execute what you.
I don't know how to verbally execute what I'm trying to do yet. Still, I don't even know, even far as I know the basic structure of a song. I know the basic this of a song, but in order for me to be I'm at an 80% or I'm at 75%, I feel like I gotta know how to be able to do that.
That's a good point. To me, this really tells me that a Lil Baby has just a lot of raw talent, and no one really has sat down and spoke to him about what exactly is going on in Pro Tools or what exactly the producer is doing whenever they're cooking up beats. One thing I like to do sometimes is just somewhat ramble to the recording artist. That way they're learning a little something. So I might open up an EQ and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna boost the high end just to make you sound a little bit more present. Or I'm gonna go ahead and cut some of the low mids in your vocal just to make you sound a little more clear. Sometimes I will do stuff like that, especially if I'm really comfortable with the recording artist and we've recorded over and over again. I understand that just giving them a few little nuggets can make it a bit easier for them to communicate with me in the future. You know, one thing, and the production engineering world can be kind of nerdy, is sometimes producers get a little kick on how little rappers or recording artists know about what exactly is going on behind the scenes, and will crack little jokes about the misuse of terminology. But if there is that communication disconnect, all it does is make it more challenging for us to help them to get to the end result. So if they don't know that they want a low pass filter, I've actually had a rapper say, Desmond, take out all the drums. But what he actually meant was to do a low pass filter. But if he understood what the term low pass filter was, it would have made it a lot simpler, a lot easier to communicate with each other. So for all the producers out there watching this video, please, with recording artists, especially ones that you're really comfortable with, just throw a couple of gems here, a couple of nuggets here and there. You don't have to break them down and take them all the way to audio school, but just what a compressor is doing, what an EQ is doing, what a reverb is doing, what a delay is doing. Because I really feel that, especially a person like Lil Baby on his level, I feel like some of the engineers around him should have at least thrown a couple little nuggets here and there to him. So I'm sorry that he's had to experience that, not really get many gems in the process, but hopefully moving forward, he can link up with someone who can give him some knowledge so that way it could be easier to communicate with that information. It's just going to make it much easier for him and the engineer to be on the same page. But let's get right back into the clip.
I got to know how to be able to listen and know to nudge this that way or nudge this that way. And those are the words that I learned, the nudge and a reverb and a hi-hat and I never sat with a producer to this day and we just made a beat.
That part just kind of sparked something in me. Rappers like Young Thug are notoriously good at Pro Tools. They know what they're doing. Like you see the picture of Young Thug with Lil Durk at Loud House Studios. You could see Young Thug really focused on Pro Tools, moving things around, knowing how to nudge things, because I believe someone could have just been self-starting, but someone helped Young Thug know exactly what was going on in Pro Tools and how to work it, to the point that if an engineer isn't moving quickly enough or to his liking, he'll take the initiative and actually do it himself because he knows what he's doing. He's not a total novice. And knowing that information makes it much easier to not get taken advantage of, especially as a recording artist, because it's almost like being a mechanic. If you don't know much of anything with the car, someone could really tell you anything and kind of finesse you out of more money. And the same thing is for engineering. If you don't really know much of anything at all, someone can really finesse you. So shout out to Young Thug for understanding how to operate the DAW Pro Tools. And for Lil Baby, he mentioned nudging, so he did understand some of the terminology. But if he understood what it meant, then if he felt like something was wrong in one of his vocal performances on a particular song, he could say, nudge it a little bit to the right. I want things to flow. I kind of said that phrase right there a little too quick, so nudge it to the right so it can be on beat. But since he doesn't really know what's going on, he might struggle to communicate that to the producer or to the engineer, and that could cause wasted time time, potential conflict, potential arguments due to miscommunication. All the producers out there, please, once again, engineers out there, give your artists just a couple of gems here and there while you're working with them. That way they know how to communicate with you more effectively. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit like and subscribe. My name is Desmond A, and I'll be back with more great videos. Peace. Wait, before you go, make sure you go to DesmondASounds.com where you can get free FL Studio Patcher plugins, free loops, free guides, everything you need to level up your music production. Once again, go to DesmondASounds.com or click the link in the description. Go there now and totally transform your music production.